Hey guys, it's like I need to rotate this device. Okay, I want to do it in landscape mode. Hey guys, sorry. Don't go take screenshots. I'm trying to do this in landscape mode, but it's not letting me. Seems like it's portrait that we're going to do today. Let me see. So I think about what's going to happen. The orientation is locked. Hi guys, I want it in landscape. I don't want portraits. Sometimes the technology used to disappoint somebody. I guess we'll do it like this now. Hi. I tried to use my laptop, but the laptop is not working. I have makeup on because I went out. I'm just coming back. So it's not like I made up for you guys, even though it's cute if I did. Hi. Say hello, please. Hi, Eliana. Hey. This topic has been on my mind. I was just like, I can't sleep. I was just watching a show. I'm like, I couldn't even edit because I had a lot doing today. So I said, let me come talk to you. I know that most people will not even be, most people will not be awake right now, right? People are sleeping, I think. Let me on lights for you guys. Can you see the lights? Can you guys see the lights? Hello, Jenna's home. Hi guys. Hello, Ethel Ukuro. Hello. Yes, please give me a thumbs up if you come on the stream, live stream. Please share. Yeah, let me even try and share this on my community tab actually. Yeah, let me see that I'm live. Hey everyone, it's been a while. I was supposed to do it to this live tomorrow, but I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so I just said let's do it today. Please thumbs up before we get chatting. Hello. I miss you guys. I miss being online. Okay, so about 5 people now. Thumbs up, please. 5 of you thumbs up. That's 5 thumbs up. Please thumbs up this video. Let me go to the studio and just make sure it's monetized as well before we start. Please, if you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. I know sorry. Yeah, let me know you can hear me, please, and please thumbs up. As I was saying, I was out. I went out earlier this evening, in the afternoon actually. That's why I still have makeup on. I was debating, should I do this live? Is it too late? Anyway, we are here now, so let's get chatting. If you've been following my vlogs, you guys who liked my video with my husband, you guys have fallen in love with my husband. Oh, the husband is a good man, the husband is a this. I've received so many comments, so many subscribers from those videos, and yeah, it was really amazing. So I have 2 topics to talk about today. I just got my hair done. You guys, can you believe this hair is today? See the edges, my edges don't comply. Anyway, so I felt like generating the buzz generating from that video allowed. Okay, you guys see pictures of us when we were still young couple. Anyway, what am I saying, safe? What am I saying? So yes, I was saying that the buzz generating from the videos with my husband has made me want to talk about a lot of things that I used to feel like people are not interested in because the views are not as much sometimes as vlogs. But you guys seem to love all the chatty videos about marriage, the realities, hanging out with my husband and all of that. So I'm like, okay, let's talk about it because these are real life issues. Hello, Ahmed. Ahmed, is it Ahmed Ubunda that I know? Go with the flow. Hi. So if you enjoyed those videos, let me know. You have a new YouTube channel. Let me know. Send me the link. Let's watch. Hey, Ahmed, my high school friend. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. You guys, please let this be interactive. I don't want to talk to myself today. I want us to chat and really discuss. So, oh, hello, Modest from Zimbabwe. Yes, you guys, let me know where you're watching from. That would be nice too, to know where you're watching from. What time is it where you are? Okay. What are you guys up to? Is it night? Is it morning? And all of that. Anyway, let's get to it because we don't have too long. I'm not going to stay here all night. I know one of my children might wake up, they're sleeping. One of them might just wake up and say, huh, sweetie, mommy, I want to sleep with you. So yes, as I was saying, the videos with my husband made me realize that in a part of the video, we're talking about finances. Before the finance video, we're talking about, I can't remember what we're talking about, and I was like, all the money that I have, that I get from him and from my salary goes to the family, right? I barely have enough for myself. I barely have enough to save. Like literally, if I sit down to write, if I sit down to write what I spend in a month on my family, you'll be surprised to know that apart from tithe and maybe offering and what I give to my parents from time to time, everything goes to this house, like my kids, my family, here and there. Then maybe if my husband gives me money, then from there, like when he gives me money, I can now take some out for myself to do like my monthly beauty treatments and all of that, and you know, just a few things here and there. But like I barely have savings. I barely have, like literally sometimes even to take the money I save, because I want to be that woman that is somewhat independent. Like, okay, yes, my husband provides, but I also want to provide as well. And so I often find that even the savings, like I don't want to ask him for money, so I go out of my way to use my savings to try and sort things out and all of that. And what's left? Okay, what's left? I'm going to do this on a sit down video separately from this, but I just wanted to chat with people like real life. I remember watching my mom growing up and saying I'll never be like my mom, because my mom literally gave all her life for us. Okay, every ounce of money that she had, every savings she had, everything that she in her life, like literally, if she gets 10 naira now, she'll share it for all her children. She will take it to the market to buy food, to buy this, buy that. She was always sorting out one problem on the other. And my dad was the primary provider, yet he was primary provider, but he was able to save. Okay, he was able to save, he was able to build his finances, build his income, build his portfolio, invest and do lots of things, right? My mom, that was not the primary provider, was the supporting assistant. Okay, still ended up even like emptying herself for her family. And I swore that it can never be me. No, I'm going to be selfish in marriage. I'm not going to bring out one kobo. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to be that. But it turns out that in the real life that we're living in right now, I am the one. I am doing almost exactly what my mom is doing, funny enough. Okay, I'm being my mom. I'm giving myself out for my family. This is not to negate all that my husband is doing. I'm not saying that he's not doing anything and he's actually carrying the bulk of the responsibility in the family. But I'm not talking about him now. We understand the male pressure, we understand pressure on husbands, we understand all that is going on in that area. I'm not talking about that now. I'm talking about women, okay, how much we sacrifice in marriage, how much of ourselves we sacrifice in marriage. Okay, and I just want us to talk about it because it was affecting me. It was affecting the fact that like I just felt that I was giving. What am I getting back? Okay, at a point, like, as one thing will finish, things another thing will now finish. And the worst part of all these things is that the prices of things, like, so let's say I get a bonus in the office, or my salary increase, or whatever, promotion increase and all of that, the prices of things are now competing with my salary. So it's like, okay, when I think I can save, something else comes up. Okay, the diapers, for instance, I was buying for 3,000 naira, right? I'm now buying for 9,000 naira. Okay, bag of rice, we know how much things are like that, beans and basic things, even basic fruits. Okay, I'm trying to get my kids to eat more fruits, vegetables and things like that. To say you want to give your kids healthy food, um um what do they call it, say you want to give your kids healthy food, is an investment. Okay, at a point, if I wish I could show you guys a picture. I can't do that now because of the chat and everything, but I'll do a separate video on it. You want to give your kids fresh food, you want to give your kids healthy food, because today a lot of manufacturers, a lot of farmers, a lot of people are compromising on the quality. I hope you guys can hear me, please. You are compromising on the quality of the food that we are eating, compromising on the standard and everything, just because they want to make profit, just because things are harder, import, export, all those things, finances generally are harder. And so you see that, you say, okay, you want to give your children the best, and doing the best means that you are going to bring out the money from wherever you think you kept it. Okay, wherever you think you are saving, wherever you think you did, you are bringing it out. And Nigerians, the way we are, that's kids. So let's just talk about kids, right? And I know how, if you say you used to buy frozen chicken before, now you don't even know where the chicken is coming from. The only time I use frozen chicken is maybe when there's a party or something. I buy live chicken, like chicken that I'm seeing with my two kuru kuru eyes. Because these days you don't know whether the chicken died and they kept it in the freezer. You don't even know what's going on. So you are trying to, you get all these things in your head. You are trying to balance it out somehow. The vegetables, the fruits, you want to buy organic, you want to do this. Lady Jane wake up in the morning and say orange, mango, banana. Now banana, common bananas. Let me say bananas. Common banana now is 2,000 naira. You can barely see banana of 1.5. Like, unless it's those small ones. Like, to get good healthy bananas. And my kids finish banana in a week, in a day. What am I saying in a week? 2 days it has gone. So imagine buying that in a week, you're spending 15,000, 20,000 on fruits alone. On fruits alone. They take fruits to school every day. There was a time I was even making fresh juice. All of that is included. I'm like, make it make sense, okay? And then your husband, who gives you money in addition to your salary, is not like, but what did you do with your money? When you ask for more, it's like, what did you do with that money? And you're not trying to explain it to cause quarrel, because we are getting angry that, do you think I'm playing with the money? Like, if I was really playing, if I was really balling, won't you see to my body? Won't I bought designer bag? Won't I bought this? Won't I bought that? It's causing strife in marriages. Finances right now is causing strife in marriages because of hidden expenses, of invisible expenses, of things that, when you budget in a month, okay, and you write down and you write a list and say, oh, I'm going to buy groceries, I'm going to buy this is my monthly bulk shop, this is my monthly this is my monthly that. There are so many other things that enter inside this list. There are so many other things that you buy. There are so many other things, like, literally, I did a video last year, I think it was in December or early January, I think it was December, when I was like, what I spent in a week. I realized that in a week, I spent almost 200,000 naira. And that was outside of the budget, because as one thing is finished, something else is coming up. You think you have bought things for the month, then cleaning supplies have finished. Or you think you have meat in the freezer, by the time you know it, maybe you have surprise visitors or something like that, and it has finished. But and then you're not frustrated and like, how is it happening? How is it going? How are we coping as wives? I'm talking about women now, because, and then imagine men. But I said let's not talk about men. We'll have a conversation. I really want to sit down with my husband and break that finance topic well, because maybe towards the end of the year or something. Because that video was very impromptu. We just talked about basic things, but literally there's a lot of pressure on men. But as I said today, we're not talking about it. We're talking about the reality in marriage that people don't talk about. We don't talk about it enough. So a lot of women are tired. Like, you wake up tired, you go to bed tired. You say you want to employ help. The help, especially Nigerian women, the help is even giving you more stress than whatever you're facing. So it's like, where do you get sukkah from? How do you explain? How do you cut down? How do you resize? And our culture, the husband of the house eat 5 meats. You say if you eat 3 meats before you make, yeah, people are not, you're not even downsizing, because it doesn't make sense to down. I don't know. Let me just read comments. You guys, please thumbs up this video. What are your thoughts on this subject, on this topic? Okay, what's the reality like? How is it affecting you guys? It's really affecting my mental health, to be honest with you. It's affecting how I see and how I understand things, because it's almost like I constantly give. If it's not money I'm giving, it's time I'm giving. If it's not time I'm giving, it's emotional support I'm giving. If it's not emotional support I'm giving, it's something else. You just keep giving and giving and giving, and you're just like, oh no, when does it end? When does it end? And thank God for grace. God is giving us the grace. This is not a complaint though. I'm just saying that sometimes, maybe in marriage counseling or in all these things that churches organize, I'm a Christian, like I've said several times, that maybe they need to have a support group that even after you're married, people should be checking on you, to be asking, how are you really doing, so that people can talk about it. Because I imagine if I wasn't able to talk to my husband, and me and my husband that talk very well. You guys have seen those videos. We talk, we are very free with each other, express myself, I talk about it. But it still causes issues sometimes, because the man is like, I'm working so hard, I'm doing X, 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 X. I'm trying to support the family. In fact, I'm supporting them, I'm doing all you can. You're playing your own part, but it's almost like it's not showing. It's almost like there are invisible things that are not showing. Oh, children need new school bag. Oh, Jasmine needs. On the way, you're going somewhere. The next thing you say, Mommy, I want toy. Mommy, I want this. Jasmine has been disturbing me. She has been disturbing me for what do they call it? Kitchen. She wants a kitchen set. She's so interested in cooking. I went to look at the price of kitchen sets. I almost bought it. I was with Nello that day. I was this close to buying it. But then I thought about the fact that in 2 days, in 3 days, it will spoil. And this thing was 27,000, I'll be 18. I can't remember the amount of it. I was the bills, the calculator, the figures, the money, the dollar signs were just going. I said, no, let's not do this, okay? I'll buy you eyeglass that if you break today, you break, but I bought you something. I bought her glasses, she and her sister, and some hair things and whatever. I'm like, okay, your birthday, I'll buy you this one. I know that you will still break it, but at least let it be birthday. Not the one I'll buy now, then buy. Like, but these are the hidden expenses I'm talking about. Or one day you say you want to treat your kids. You have a budget, you say you want to treat your kids. Before you know it, you're buying pizza and ice cream because, oh, you love your kids so much. Before you know it, 20,000 has left your account. How much are we earning? How much is even this YouTube pay itself? How much are we earning? A lot of people that watch videos think YouTubers, once you get to that, once you get monetized, once you get over 1K subscribers, 2K, start getting subscribers, that the money is coming out. Let me break it to you. There are videos that I've done that have reached 3,000 views, 4,000 views, and maybe got me $10. So for all that work, for all the effort, it's $10 you're getting. Why? Because of the YouTube algorithm and everything. So those things are affecting. So now you find that, okay, as a woman, my makeup, you guys should have seen when the makeup was still fresh. I'm just looking at this makeup. I'm looking good. You see, as a woman, you're trying to extend yourself so much because, one, the money is not there. It's not enough. Two, you want to do more things and you're listening to aspire to best. Everybody is talking about extra streams of income, and so you're stretching yourself thin, trying to do many things. And three, you're trying to prove your worth in your marriage, right? You're trying to prove your worth and that you're carrying your own weight, because in the 21st century world, it's not most people cannot survive with single income. Okay, most people cannot survive on stable income. So it's now a multiple. You are doing your own, he's doing his own, and all of that stuff. But how much is too much? How much is too much? Yes, a man is providing financially, he's there as a father, but the truth of the thing is that the bulk of family is on the woman's shoulder, or a big chunk of it is on the wife's shoulder. Hi everyone, let me just read the comments and then we'll keep chatting. Modest says, very true. My husband is an IT person. He's not formally employed, and I'm a counselor, formally employed. So I have to take care of most of the things. It's hard. I can imagine. I was saying to somebody today that a lot of women have switched roles. A lot of women have not necessarily switched roles, but they're carrying much more than our mothers carried, or our grandmothers carried, because our mothers carried a lot, right? So a lot of women are now carrying much more, and it's affecting a lot of things. It's affecting our psyche, it's affecting our health, it's affecting our physical health. And people are dropping dead. Me, ordinary small bending down my back, oh my knee, oh my ankle, oh my this, because you are just able to say you want to work out. I'm looking so good today. Oh god. You want to say you want to work out and you want to do this, you can't even do some of these things anymore. And you're just 30 plus. 30 plus, we're thinking, my mother is in her 60s and she's still working. I don't know what's going to happen to us when we get to that age. Because there's so much. There's so much you're carrying. I met a woman when there was an event. I have so many reels said it. International Day of the, I can't remember one of these international days, and the woman complained to us, where feeder women were doing some outreach, and she said she has 6 children. First of all, why are you having 6 children in this economy? But she has 6 children. Her husband keeps impregnating her. She wants to go on family planning. It says against their church, against their culture, against their this, so she cannot go on family planning. The man keeps impregnating her and all of that, and now he has abandoned her with 7 children. He doesn't want to provide and he doesn't have money. Because she was working and she opened a shop and she had a business, the man just stopped. He just like completely stopped and said, okay, since she can carry the weight, so she should keep on doing it. And some people say things like that allow men be men, allow women be women, and women are taking over their this and this and that and that. But the truth is that some people don't have any choice. Some people don't have any choice. And I'm even talking about me, that imagine me that I'm in a home where my husband is willing and able and is providing. I still have to do so much. Like, I don't understand. Nobody told me this. Nobody signed me up. I mean that I saw my mother doing it. I was like, never in my life. I'm not going to be that mom. That my mom will travel. Her suitcase, if she has 2 suitcases, one full one is for my father. Then the half of the other one is for her children. Then the one small corner like this is for herself. That's what women keep doing. We keep giving. And the giving is looking like, when someone tell you, what do you bring to the table as a wife? Because you don't have a job, for instance, and you stay at home mom, they think that because it's only finance. It's not only finance that women bring to the table. It's emotional support, physical support, mental support, physical manpower. Do you know what it means to be running after toddlers in the mom? It's exhausting. It's exhausting, guys. It is exhausting. It's exhausting. So I broke down recently. Because I couldn't understand how, even when I show up to work is supposed to be my, when they say, oh, working months, at least you get to take time off from your kids, and you go to work became, I don't even want to be here. You're at home, I don't even want to be here. You go YouTube, things are happening, goes everywhere. Like YouTube, that used to be my safe space. Like when I was telling Ada, I said I was a YouTube consumer to the point my YouTube account was opened in 2008. So I've entered places of YouTube. Some people don't even remember. Jenna Marbles, those days of Jenna Marbles, or Beauty Star 07, Ella, L Fanny, all sorts of people. Those days, they stomp back in the day. Now YouTube is so, I don't know whether it's toxic or it's changing, that it's not just entertainment anymore. There's so much drama, so much, you can't even, everywhere you go, problem. Everywhere you go, there's something happening. Thumbnail. That's what I'm just like, who are these people? What is happening? Like, what is happening? Man, I don't even know. So there was no, I didn't find any, I don't know. I just felt like the pressure. And the thing is, what was now affecting me was like almost like I was not doing enough, okay? Because you're working so hard, it doesn't even look like you're working hard, because maybe somebody's not seeing the financial benefits. Like for a man, like my husband now, he's in private practice, so he's able to, how do I explain it, do hustle, run around, do money comes in here, money comes in. Me, I'm a salaried employed person, so it's end of the month that I'm getting salary. So you can work so hard and not see the physical results of your labor, okay? And now it's almost like, what are you doing with your life? You are 30 plus, your friends are doing this here, this one is doing this, even the ones on YouTube are doing so well, but where are you? Where do you fit in all these things? I just felt like I wasn't doing enough. So I applied for different jobs, I did different things, and the one job that I applied for, and I thought I was going to get, right? I was supposed to do it, I think I might still do this as a sit-down video, but I just decided to talk about it with you guys today. I applied for this position. It would have changed a lot of things for me. I might not have even been able to do YouTube because of the kind of confidentiality and things and the nature of the job, but it would have meant financial increase, would have meant less of the burden on, on my husband, and at least I would have my, at least. But the funny thing is that I know that as soon as, if I had gotten that pay increase, they say, or what do they call it, the bills would have matched to meet me where my new financial status is, if that makes any sense. So I did that. It was so certain. When you expect, everybody is telling you, please thumbs up this video, guys, please thumbs up and share. So when everybody's expecting something, everybody has told you that don't worry, it's your own, it's so set, like it was as if it was written in the stars. In fact, I didn't post a lot of videos that period. Why is this lighting acting weird all of a sudden? Okay. So I didn't post a lot of videos that period. I didn't do a lot of things because it was like I was in limbo, right? Waiting for the go ahead. Is this going to be real? Is this going to be happening? Is this going to be the thing? And you guys, guess what? Disappointment. Oh my god. I remember the day they told me that, it wasn't going to click. Somebody had already, they had chosen somebody to go ahead. I can't really talk about it. I can't explain in detail because, again, confidentiality and stuff. But I was so hurt. Oh my god, I was hurt. I didn't even express to my husband how hurt I was, but I was hurt, and I was so disappointed because it almost felt like I would be validated for the work. Okay, I would be like my input in my family. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes it almost feels like I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't know why it's like that. Even though I know that I'm doing homework, I'm with the kids, I'm preparing meals, I'm doing all these things, but somehow it still feels like I'm not. Is it that I don't know whether it's social media? It's not even social media, because who do I follow? Who am I? Who is what do they call it? Oppressive? Nobody's oppressing me, but it just feels, I don't know. Maybe it was just my mental health at the time. So coupled with that disappointment and all that, and just feeling like I was floating, somehow I was even feeling like, because I've been praying for my husband a lot. My husband has been asking me, Soti, I want to do this, I want to achieve it, pray for me. So we pray, we do meet up. I was like, so me, I was busy praying for my husband and he's moving forward. I don't even think about myself. That's almost how I felt. Like, things are working out for him, not working out for me. So many things. I don't know how to explain all these things for you guys, but the basic thing is that I don't know, I felt sick. From there, this was around my husband's birthday period. All these things happened, right? And I still had to show up for my husband because I'm like, he's still trying. He's doing an amazing job. I'm not angry at him. Okay, I'm angry at life. I'm angry at the situation and the fact that we are doing so much, right? And they see I'm not seeing it, or maybe I was being really hard on myself, like almost feeling like, there's so much I was putting in, I'm putting in. There's so much I'm gifted with. Like, when even sometimes I even feel like it's my own personality. Like, the people that they would choose over me, the person that was chosen over me, or the people that were chosen over me, if you look at them, there's nothing different from me and them. I might even be more qualified in terms of head, in terms of what is in my head, intelligence, all of that. But sometimes I also feel it's another being vulnerable a little bit, that maybe my personality or my persona, because people don't even get to see my personality a lot. You just judge me based off of maybe first time impressions and things like that, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't like this girl, I don't like her. Like, there's this air I carry. I don't know why that people don't like me until they now get to know me, right? So a lot of people don't like me, or they feel that maybe this girl is too snobbish, or she's too proud, or she's too this. You now get to realize that's if you have a chance to we now get to know each other. It's like, Soti is such the sweetest person, or she's this or whatever. Everybody has their flaws. So I started feeling like, okay, what am I even doing wrong? I cannot be that bubbly, laughy person all the time. That's not me. Okay, I'm a serious person, but I'm also a fun person. So I'll see, like, let's use YouTube for instance. I'm all over the place, guys. This is not a scripted video, but I'm just talking. So I'm all over the place. I'm seeing YouTube videos of vlogs that are extremely basic, right? And the vlogs get 5,000 views, 4,000 views, 10,000 come. I'm just like, this vlog that the person don't even say anything about it. What is it about me? that I was not attaching my value, okay, or my likes and the views and everything to my value, if that makes any sense. Like, oh, I didn't get the job, and this was a job that, oh my God, would have changed so many things for us. I didn't get a job, I didn't get this and this and this. I was really, really down on myself, and I just shut down. And then I now feel sick, and then husband now traveled. So in fact, a lot of these things I'm even saying, I didn't really talk to him about it too much. I said a lot of it to him, but I just felt like, okay, as I felt sick, my body just shut down, and my mind just, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. So basically, I started thinking about, who am I in this marriage? As in, who am I as a wife? Who am I as a mother? What is marriage? What is the benefit of what is marriage doing for me? If I'm getting so down, you know, I'm putting so much pressure on myself, feeling like I'm not doing enough, I'm not a good enough mother, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. I remember a video even asked on Children's Day, there was a Children's Day vlog. It was, all these things were happening around the same time. Where I was like, am I even a good enough mother? Because I saw mothers, like, I didn't plan on taking my kids out, right? It was Bomsi Sport that was chatting with me. Was like, oh, I'm taking the kids. I say, I had no idea. I didn't even, it didn't even cross my mind to say, let's take kids out. My husband was like, oh, he called me. He's like, okay, where are you taking the kids tomorrow? I say, that's why I say calculate. I say, so you know, they even, you even husband is calling to ask me where I carry the children. I was not even thinking about that. All those things. I was like, am I really not doing enough? Like, it's not their fault. I don't blame them. I'm just saying this is how perhaps they grew up and they did something special for Children's Day and things like that. But me, I wasn't even, I don't even understand what I'm saying, you guys. Anyway, but yeah, that's where I've been at. I've started coming out of stuff, like feeling that way. But every now and then it comes up, and you have to ask yourself, like, what is marriage really? People are killing themselves because they want to marry. Marriage is beautiful, though. It's sweet too and everything. But I feel that, and in understanding myself, and you know, I'm a very introspective person, that you need to know your identity. That the summary of everything is your identity, who you are. The summary of everything, because when your identity is shaky, okay, and you tied to things you do, when the things don't, the physical manifestation of what you do is not readily obvious, it almost seems like you're not doing anything, but you are. And that's the truth. I kept feeling like I'm not doing anything. I wake up in the morning, this. No. My children are healthy, husband is healthy, home is healthy, work is going well, YouTube is going well, all of that stuff. So why was I so down? Why was I carrying the weights? Why was I feeling like I'm not benefiting from marriage? I'm giving only, I'm giving out, I'm taking care of husband, taking care of children, taking care of everybody. Who is taking care of me? Even when I was sick, I still had to, like, I was sick and the husband was not around because of work. I still had to do school runs. I still had to, even when you're calling family, when you say, oh, have support system, sometimes the support system they're not available, or let's not even go there safe. Well, a lot of the time they're not actually available. They're not there to help, or they have other things that they're doing. So I mean, I don't know, you know. So yeah. Anyway, I said I was going to read comments. I've been talking a while. Let me just catch up with what you guys are saying. I spend $200 to $300 on grocery a month as a single guy, and you're a guy. Imagine if you're a woman, it's almost like $500. I think. I asked myself, how do married people with kids? I don't know. God has been providing. Let me tell you something. Like, we did that finances. I'm not joking. That we started with. I had money that I saved from when I was, like, my parents were giving me money, some of birthday money. Remember, like, it was in my 29th or which birthday? No, 25th or 26th. I don't know. My dad gave me a big sum of money. I put it in fixed deposit. I had that. And we had some money from gifts from the wedding and things like that. But thankfully, my husband is very, even though he's loud spending and all of that, he's very not frugal. He knows, and he knows how to lead in those areas. So we started out with chill. Before we start buying, let's figure out our life. What we're going to do. We need a car, okay? We needed to sell the car that he had, and then we bought a new car. Added money to buy a new car. So we had one car at the time. We're like, there's nobody in the house. It's just us. We don't need to spend money until now. We've not furnished. It's now that we're actually furnishing our apartment. We've not furnished our apartment. We said instead of renting, buying, so that you get forget about rent and all of that. So we gathered all. You guys don't. I don't know. Maybe we can do a video and really talk about these things. But in the beginning, this one I'm not complaining about money now. The beginning it was not that easy at all. I remember that my mom was one of my biggest support system. My parents. Like my dad used to send money to the village. He would send food items and send things and all of that. I think I've done a video where I even carried some of those things to the village. When they are sharing their own, I say, hey, mommy, I'm your baby too, please. These people like to somebody with me, if I'm your baby, I will collect 1 tuber of yam. My mom will send me, every month, she used to give us 2 or 3 tubers of yam. If there was plantain, she would give us rice, she would give us gari, she would give us beans. That's what was like helping them. I'll now go to our pantry and take cleaning supplies, meat here and there, things like this and all of that. So the family support was there. Now things have gotten so much better. In terms of us being able to afford things. But the question now is, as things are getting better, the prices of those things are increasing, and it's just like you're walking round the clock, and for what? May God help us. Anyway, I'm a single. Hi Toyin. I'm single, and I don't even know. I can only imagine how my people cope. Oh boy. It's not funny. It's not funny. Every day you're living on vibes and the grace of God. Extra. I don't know. Hi you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi Caroline. You're not late at all. Good evening. I just felt like starting at this time because I don't know. I was awake and my makeup was still. I was feeling myself basically. Life of memes. Hello. How are you? Women bring more than everything to the table, especially some yes, if someone is abroad it's hard. I did it now. I lived abroad for majority of my young adult life, so I know what it is. And then I was by myself, so imagine if I was with husband and kids. So it's not easy. Angie love, thank you for coming back. Thank you so much. Life of memes. I felt this way recently. When I finished school, I had more than 1,000 of such disappointments before getting a job. It is hard. And something, this is why it's good. If you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian, I implore you to find Jesus today. Okay? I'm evangelizing. But as a Christian, it's good to pray and it's good to commune with the Holy Spirit because you get direction. When I was feeling like this recently, I decided to speak to a few mentors, a few aunties and people that I look up to, and just say what I'm dealing with, okay, in terms of wanting to, the feeling, I realized that the feeling of not doing enough or feeling like I was not doing enough was me just being uncomfortable with where I am and wanting to be better. Does that make sense? Wanting to advance. Okay, so it's not that the emotions were masking what I was really feeling. I don't know if people understand where you get to a point in your life where you're very uncomfortable and you're tired of being in the same space, you're tired of being mediocre. Like, I've been at this job for so long, I've been doing this for so long, I need change, I need to move forward, that's how it is for me. It's like my mind is itching like, so you've been in this spot, it's time to move, okay? Now, the question is, which direction do you move? So, I was so confused, like, what am I doing? What am I not doing? So I spoke to a few people and somebody told me that she was happy I didn't get the job. A big mentor of mine, she said she was happy I didn't get that job because of the restrictions the job would have caused. So let me just give you people vibe and like not really chase, but just inspire somebody if possible. Sometimes that no is God closing that door for something else. Right now I don't know what the something else is. But the way she said it, I really believed it in my spirit that the light that I carry, the gifts that I carry, the personality that I have it's not really an extrovert, but it's someone that should be out there. Okay, so the things that interest me, women empowerment, women uplifting women, young girls, all those things that I do free of charge, like that's just what I do. Even this YouTube talking, public speaking, those kinds of things. If I got a job, although paying more money, although giving me a lot of experience and allowance and opportunities abroad and things like that, but I could not live the life that I'm living right now. I said I couldn't be a public figure anymore. That would have shut me down and shut a part of myself down that I think I may have regretted in the long run. And so she was telling me, and this is why it's good sometimes to open up and talk to people, or especially people older than you, to say, see, look at it this way. Perhaps God is saying, this direction, I want you to grow, I want you to move, but not this way. This way might shut your mouth, shut your light. You will still shine in a way, you will still do excellent, because I would have done that. I mean, I'm fantastic. I don't need to toot my own horn, okay? But yeah, I would have done excellently well, but it was like, this direction, is that the way? Okay, so I kind of drifted apart. I see drifted apart. I'm not drifted apart in Jesus' name. I've drifted, but yeah, that's the general thing. So bringing it back, I realized that it wasn't me feeling like I'm not enough. It's like it's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to go forward. It's time to advance. It's time to take another step, take another few steps, and so the anxiety or the worry and the insecurity, these feelings were like, what is this step, and so that's where now taking a retreat and sitting with Jesus, sitting with the Holy Spirit, sitting down with mentors, sitting down with people that will help you flesh out your ideas and your thoughts, and that people that can even provide resources for you to move forward. So if, for instance, I want to take a course and I'm looking at thinking of taking the course abroad, not to Japa. I don't want to Japa, but the fees of abroad school fees, it's not what it used to be then. Then I don't even know how my parents did it. 4 children abroad. Hey, and all of us have masters. My sister even has 2 masters and she's doing a PhD now. How? So me now looking at the fees that anyway, I don't know. I'm just drifting so far, but let me come back. Let me just come back. Anyway, Caroline said, yes, trust we understand. Thank you for understanding. Hi, JJM Kitchen TV. Thank you for always watching my videos. Like, I appreciate. I know everybody that is consistent on commenting on my videos. Thank you to the new subscribers. But yeah, these guys, JJM Kitchen is one of the OGs. She's always, at least 90% of the time, 85-90% of the time, she's leaving a nice comment. Thank you so much. Life of means. As for YouTube, let's not talk about the view. YouTube views. I've just realized that there are different. If you're a YouTuber, there are different things that affect views. Okay, but sometimes the truth is that content can be boring. If me, as I'm editing the video, I'm like, this part should pass now. Let me get to the next part. I can imagine what somebody that's watching the video is feeling. So sometimes we need to spice things up, okay? And I'm grateful for my husband coming to my channel because that brought new life. Because at least if I was tired of seeing my face alone all the time, so it brought new life to the channel. It brought things to the channel. It brought that sprinkle of whatever. And we're riding on that wave till something new comes up. So yeah, YouTube views is a lot. It can be demoralizing because you put so much effort, okay? You put so much effort, you put so much time, you put internet, you put resources and all of that stuff. But the thing about it too is that if you talk about specific topics, right? There's some specific topics that bring the money, okay? And the views. So that video, let me just do brief YouTube growth and stuff or whatever. Looking at my analytics, the first video with my husband where we played the card game and everything got me, I don't tell you the figure, but let's say it got me 100 naira. Let's just use 100 naira as the yardstick, right? It got me 100 naira. Do you know that the video, that video now is at I think is at 9k likes or something like that, right? Or 9k views rather, something like that. The second video with my husband, I talked about finances in marriage, where I even talked about the title, the money, everything had to do about everything was about money. That video has less than half. It has 3k views, 3k something, 3 point something k views. I can't remember the figures now, but 3 point something k views. And that video has made me 75 naira. Does that make any sense? So a video with 9k views has made me 100 naira, and a video with 3k views has made me 75 naira. So almost, just really small, it would almost be the same amount. And the reason why it has not even made me the 100 naira is because it's a few days, like 5 days after the first video or something like that. So imagine that. So sometimes, yes, sometimes it's the topic that you're talking about. Vlogs are beautiful. They show your life, they inspire people, people get entertained and stuff like that. But the specific topics, sometimes, I mean, those topics are what advertisers want to use to advertise their videos. So they will have higher CPM, higher RPM, and those things, all those technical things like that. So YouTube views, you just have to hack the algorithm. I've not hacked it yet. I'm not even way close to hacking it because sometimes I just like vlogs myself. I enjoy watching vlogs, but sometimes it's not vlogs they're looking for. It's not vlogs. It's videos that add value, and finance will always add value. Anything talking about money will always bring value. Finance, investment, real estate, things like that will always bring money. That's just the summary of it. Even the video, and funny enough, as I'm talking about this thing, I'm talking about vlogs. Even the vlog where I had that speech with the NGO and all of that. That vlog, because I talked about mental health or something, that vlog is also doing very well. So I don't know. It just happens. I really don't know. I don't know about YouTube. It just happens. I don't know. Please thumbs up the video. Thank you very much. Suti, you're doing enough, and I'm doing it well. Thank you. Just control things you can, and anything that you can't control, let God take control. That's the summary. Thank you, Ahmed. That's the summary of it. The ones you can control, the ones that are in your power, all well and good. But the ones that you can't control, and that makes more sense. That makes enough sense. I have gotten sorry. A mosquito is biting me. Not now. It bit me when I was outside. As I'm scratching my body like this. I'm kind of allergic to the venom of mosquito bites, but it's not as bad as the Nigerian. The Nigerian's own turns to sores. It gets really itchy and stuff like that. Anyway, so what am I saying? So yeah, so women, I think the summary of all these gist is that what is the summary of the gist now is that I needed a break. But thank God that I had some videos that I filmed ahead of time, so people didn't even realize that I was down. But I think there were some days where I didn't post or something like that. I was really down and I didn't feel good. I was very upset. I just felt like I was even angry at my husband sometimes, because we'll be having normal conversations and I'll be snapping at him just because I felt like he was attacking me. But he was not attacking me. He was not. We're just having conversations. That's why money is a very big factor in marriages. You guys hold on please, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Let me get water. Hold on guys, let me just get water to drink. So yeah, and I think I was also saying, I think I said I had like 2 topics or something. I also want to talk about the fact that I'll still do this as a video too, but I think one of the things that was also adding to the pressure I was feeling is the fact that for the first time since I got married, no, apart from the time I traveled to have Jasmine, I haven't been this apart from my husband. Like, we've almost been living, like, in fact, let me not joke about it anymore, God forbid. But we've been living almost sort of independent lives because of work. My husband has had to move to Abuja. Abuja, if you don't know, is capital of Nigeria. So he has been living in Abuja for going on 2 months now. Okay, so he will come like maybe a weekend and go, like even his birthday video, right? We talked about it, like we had to travel that day. So it's almost like I've been carrying the thing that he would normally be thinking about. I'm thinking about them, things I don't want to think about, because I had relinquished those roles to him. So now it's a matter of both mommy and daddy. They just will ask mommy, where did daddy go? Where is daddy? Where is daddy? I'm like, daddy traveled. When something is wrong with my car, or I need to buy fuel, I'm like, really? I'm queuing to buy fuel. That time I talked about buying fuel, I was not happy to buy the fuel. I had to buy the fuel because he wasn't around. Those kinds of things. Like, I think maybe that's what has added to the pressure. So my question is now, people that have long distance marriages that are there's no hope inside. At least he comes weekends, he comes days, and I feel like after he comes this weekend, or is he coming this weekend? Next week. So he has been away for about 2 weeks plus now, or 3 weeks plus. When okay, no, the video just came out now, so it's not up to 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks, I think. I don't know, Sha, but what am I? The point is that he has not been around, and hopefully, me, I'll travel to meet him. The next one. People that are in long distance marriages. How is the long distance affecting you as a woman? And let's not talk about infidelity. Let's talk about infidelity is another thing, though, or sexual stress and sexual tension. That's a whole conversation separate from what I'm discussing this evening, because that's a thing. That's a thing. What about communication? What about children? What about finances? Like, it's like running two households. Because before, you're giving me money for the house, right? And I'm cooking your meals, I'm taking care of you, and it's one shopping, one thing. But now you're giving money for this house, but then you're spending money there as well. Do you understand? So it's doubling. We are taking care of two homes basically, and I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys do it? How do you guys do it? I don't know. Is anybody in that kind of situation, long distance relationship, long distance marriage? How does it affect you? Mentally, financially, emotionally? There was a day Jasmine was giving me stress. I was just like, if her dad was here, I'll just give her to her dad and just lock the door and say I want to sleep. Like, I didn't even have that option or that luxury to get to do it. I didn't have it. So I now imagine I said a prayer for single parent, because I cannot imagine doing this life, these things that we are doing, and carrying such burdens by myself. Like, it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. So if anybody wants to share, like, I don't know, it's just something I've been thinking about, because the dynamics of marriage is very dynamic these days, because of technology, because of the economy, because of a lot of things. People are living in less than ideal situations, right? Because they just have to make it work. Their family just has to work. Things just have to work. Everything just has to work, right? So we are seeing instances where husband is living in South Korea, wife is in somewhere else in Nigeria, and children are not knowing their fathers. Children are having milestones. Lydia's birthday, Kelechi was not around. Okay, Lydia is my second daughter. I just come for the first time. So all those things, how doesn't it affect you? Don't you feel this says scam people? They should leave me alone. Every time they're saying come and take loan. Like, you're not gonna put my picture. I just got a text message. You're not gonna put my picture. Send it to all my WhatsApp group. So Toye Kelechi was she borrowed 60,000 naira has not paid. She's you guys know how those loan apps now stress people's lives. But yeah, that's what we are seeing. That's really what we are seeing. That the marriage is now taking on so many forms, so many different forms, that it's not one size fits all. So if we're talking about the reality of marriage for women, it cannot just be marriage where it's a two-income household and you people are together happy, go lucky and everything. It's not that life for everybody. Sometimes some people don't see their partners 3 years. Jeez. Sometimes even if you see like people that are living abroad, life of memes was saying they're living abroad, it's a matter of, as you're coming in from morning shift, the other one is going for night shift. So when do you even see? When do you say you want to have date night? Me that I'm a romantic. You guys, let me even give you this sidebar. I call my love letter this morning. Oh, I was just like, I woke up in the morning and found a beautiful text message. I was just like, yes, thank you. This will carry me for like a year now, because I know that Kelechi. But if you watch my video with my husband, you understand what I'm saying. So yes, I got my text. Very exciting. It made me happy. Yeah. So Communicate. Tell your partner how you want to be loved. Sidebar. Because we women sometimes the reason why we're struggling. Hi Onyechi Ayogo. Hi. Welcome. The reason why women some of us are struggling is because we don't talk. And me, I'll talk. I'll tell you how far. I'll tell you. You don't talk. You're suffering in marriage, suffering in your sex life, suffering in your financial life. You won't say that the money no reach you. It's not enough. The way you are doing this thing is not hitting the spot. Oh, sorry. Oh, I want to be loved this way. I want to be loved in this kind of way. Do you know, Karen? Do you know? Funny enough, after that whole normal egg thing, he actually asked me, "Oh, I should make egg for him." I said, "How do you want the egg?" He said, "Oh, add the way you normally make it. Add all those things inside." I said, "I wish I can record this thing live and show these people that sometimes it's not me that is doing it. It's Papi K. He wants the extra. He likes this food, but Kelechi, as I said, is a very straight guy. Like straight in the sense he's black and white. He likes things just the way he likes it. So he doesn't really like surprises. He prefers when he's the one that requests for these things, and all of that. So that's that. But yeah, normal egg. Yeah, shaped. I'm telling you, I wish I could have I really wish I could have recorded this because the way he made it seem, as if. And when I tell people that he will eat and lick the plates, I was just looking at him like I said, you are shaving me outside, you are bringing my leg outside. Meanwhile, you're the one. Pineapple rice, you say, oh, why is it pineapple? Why is it like this? But he will not eat. I'm like, oh wow, this is so tasty, this is so delicious. I'm like, hey, you didn't know. Do you think I'll just cook rubbish? Only when I'm pregnant that I used to cook rubbish, but and pour salt inside. Because I was not tasting, so my taste buds were not working when I was pregnant. When I was in my 3rd trimester for Lady Jane, and I also there was that when I had COVID. No, I had COVID before. After that, no, before that. Yeah, before that I had COVID. Yeah, I was pregnant for Lady Jane when I had COVID. But yeah, my taste buds were not working. I know they taste nothing. Oh my god! So I was just pouring salt inside. Kelechi like, and Kelechi doesn't know how to hide mouth. People watch the video now. You tell you what's this? Ha! Why am I tasting? You not be calling some kind. I say you can't even cook, but I say you are tasting stockfish. The stockfish is tasting like it is not done. How did you not done? How do you know it did not? See, if I put camera in my house and say want to do reality TV, oh my god, people will hate me, but they will love my husband. A lot of people will not like me, and that's another thing. Why do people don't like me? Like you guys, please tell me. Am I such a who am I? How am I that you don't even like me? So why don't you? Oh my god, so we love you so much. But everybody loves Kelechi. Everybody loves Kelechi, and I don't understand it because I think I'm a nicer person. Well, I'm not really, but I like to believe that I have good qualities that people should love, right? But people gravitate towards Kelechi so much. Ha! First day of marriage, our quarrel was like they kept asking, why is your wife always squeezing her face? Why is she always squeezing her face? Sorry guys, I'm talking too much. So we're asking a question. Nobody has said anything. No, so there's nobody in long distance marriage here. Sorry. It was a topic that interested me and I thought I would talk about long distance marriages and how it affects families. How it affects the woman. How it affects things. So yeah. Oh, you said, wait, let me see. Let me read it from my laptop. We rallied for that normal egg for him. See, even, do you know that the funny part is that even Kelechi does not like normal egg? Let me tell you about this normal egg matter. He likes, not sunny side up. Is it sunny side up? Those runny eggs. That is Kelechi's standard egg. When he wants to go, the only thing Kelechi can cook in this life, he can fry plantain, he can make noodles, and he can fry egg. And his egg is sunny side up, runny egg. That's what he's calling normal egg. That kind of egg. That's his favorite type of egg. You say, oh, let me fry my eggs for you. And you're drinking yolk. Oh my god, nasty. And that's what we're supporting. We're saying, make normal egg for you, make normal egg for you. Then me, I'll not make the egg. I'll sprinkle salt, pepper, maybe add the purity. He's complaining. I'll say, okay, because you're eating only eggs and yam, let me add spring onions, spice it up, make it a meal. I will say, sometimes we'll ask, you didn't put sardine today. You put this to follow. Don't follow man. There's a what's it called? There's a sound on TikTok. They trust man, they trust man. Don't follow men, no, they will deceive you. Say lie. I know that I can be extra, obviously. It's obvious. You guys see my food that I cook. Oh, Rebecca says today is my happy birthday. You guys, please say happy birthday to Rebecca for me, Rebecca Towns. Happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday, happy birthday. God bless you, keep you, give you long life, satisfy you with long life, joy, peace, and all your dreams. May they come true in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Okay. When he says no, so I love you so, oh my God, thank you, thank you. This touched my heart. My heart is in the care because it's only Babike they love. It's only Babike. They will say Babike, Babike. You see people, oh my God, Susie, your husband is this. Oh my God, Susie, I watch you because of your husband. Oh my God. Do you know there was somebody that even jumped on my husband recently? Like we went for a night out, and as we were leaving the place, we bumped into she's somebody I know, Sha, and also watches me. She was like, oh my God, Papi K, I've been seeing you on Instagram, on YouTube. Jumped and hugged my husband. I said, I love you so much. I even love you more than Soti. I said, you need to say what's going on here. He was so confused. He was so confused. You people, please love me. It's me that you should love. I'm very nice. Let me tell you, I'm doing free PR. I'm a very lovable, nice, can be annoying, but nice person. Okay? Don't be fooled by the exterior. The inside is very soft and cuddly. Okay? Alright. That sounds a bit. That's not what I'm talking about. Please. That's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, IJ baby 316 says long distance is extremely difficult. I can only imagine. It affects every aspect of marriage. Communication has to be top notch. As the woman, it is very hard not to feel like a baby. Oh, I can imagine. This thing you said, baby mama. That really touched me. And you know those ones where the man comes in once a year, and then maybe because people are like trying to reconnect sexually and all of that, people sleep together. Next thing you have gotten pregnant, and so he gives you belly, then goes back to America wherever it is, and you carry the entire pregnancy by yourself, deal with everything by yourself till he comes back again. I don't know. So the question is now, does marriage really favor women? This one that every woman wants to get married. People are jumping over heaven and hell, jumping through hoops and doing so many things to get married. Is it worth it? Worth it for me in the long run? But I still have a lot of questions. Like, people did not sell this marriage well. You will give me false advertising. You should have made me open my eye when my binoculars like this. This is what you're going inside. This is how you're going to feel. This is how it's going to happen. Okay, so I wish that was done, but yeah. Oh no, I don't know if I don't know. Is it really beneficial? Who feels like their life has become better since they got married? Who feels like marriage has made them a better person? Me. But I also have issues. But generally speaking, who feels like, marriage is working for them, was the right decision? And if you feel otherwise, I know this is a public platform, but feel free to share, or you can DM me on Instagram or somewhere if you want to chat later. But yeah, let's talk about that. Soti is Papi K Ikwere. No, he's Eche. Eche is a local government in Rivers State. For those that are not Rivers, but yeah, he's Eche. So inside egg is devil's. Tell me about it. Tell me. I see you're drinking yolk. Like, are you an arm robber? Are you a cultist? Drinking egg yolk. My mom too likes sunny side up. Nasty. The egg is not done. If I'm not able to stone the egg, like throw it and it turns into powder, then the egg never done. It's never done. It's not cooked. That's I'm talking about boiled egg now, like hard boiled egg. It's never done. Happy birthday. Okay, I think it depends on why you want to get married. Okay, please explain further, Caroline. Tell me what you mean. Thumbs up the video. Share. You guys, does this hair fit me? I like it. I just wanted something. I was tired of wearing wigs. Are you people not tired of wearing wigs? How every day the same cornrow? Even though I still did all back sha. Tired of wearing wigs, tired of brushing hair, tired of shedding, tired of the pressure of beauty maintenance of women self does not matter entirely, and it's now getting so expensive. Okay, this hair would have ordinarily been, the hair is not bad, sha. This was 6,000 naira. It's not bad. It doesn't cost too much. But yeah, explain or Auntie Caro Caro. Tell us more. Tell us more. Okay. Tell us more. We'll soon end the live stream. I just wanted to talk about why I've been saying it. I've been saying it in my videos that I've not been feeling good and everything. So I just want to tell you guys why our whole marriage has really been showing me pepper, small, small. Not really sharp, but really. It's good we talk about these things. So it's not always the oh my god, I love you so much, Papi K. Even this Papi K, I don't even know where he came from because it's not me that gave him the name, sef. It's not me that gave him the name. It's all his friends, but we tend to show the good sides, right? And which is fine. We love the good PR because the bad press for marriage is exceedingly and abundantly stressful. Like, I don't know if this is what our parents dealt with or our grandparents, because a lot of our parents are not even together right now, right? So I don't know, but the things that I'm reading, the things that I see, the things that I hear, and I'm like, is it the same marriage that everybody was trying to get involved with back then? Is it the same marriage? Because what? All sorts of things, all sorts of demonic. I'm not joking about the whole demonic part. Demonic, chaotic, crazy things are going on, and it's just like, haba. Where does it begin? Where does it end? So I know that there's a lot of bad press, but it's good to show the good side, and that's what I try to do. That's one of the reasons why I started vlogging, to show that families can be positive. You can have good examples of families. You can have wholesome families where we're not doing too much. We're not flamboyant. We're not extra rich, but we're living a comfortable life, really raising our girls the best way we know how, sharing our mistakes, sharing our lessons, sharing our highs and lows, and hopefully people learn from it and people get inspired from it. That's the reason why I vlog, okay? Some people feel like we're showing off or we're exposing our lives. Some people think, oh, there's evil eye. Somebody has said that to me, that my husband is too good and I'm showing him off too much. I believe that if one or two people see that it's possible, right, to have this kind of good marriage, and my marriage is not a standard, it's not the pedestal, we're just figuring things out, along the way. But thankfully, God blessed me and blessed us with each other. Okay, He blessed me with somebody that understands me, and blessed us with communication and friendship and all of those things. So thank you, Jesus, for that, right? I don't even know what I was saying. I don't really hail my husband. I don't forget the original point. But what I'm trying to say is, if people just see that it's possible, perhaps it can give you hope and it can give you patience to wait for your own. Because a lot of the reasons why the marriages people are getting divorced, people are having issues, a lot of it, not all, because some people can pretend, is that people didn't have enough patience to sit down and actually do thorough introspection about the person they're going to get married to. You didn't check. You're married for several reasons. You want to leave home, you want to marry a rich man, you want to pressure your girls and say you're Mrs. Society makes it seem like marriage is a big deal and all of that stuff. So there's so many things you didn't check. Okay. So hopefully if you see that, okay, these people actually are happy, you can just take see why, okay, you met somebody in 3 months and you think you're falling in love and the person has proposed to you. If he has proposed to you today, you don't have to marry today, okay? I don't believe in extra long proposals, but I believe in giving yourself time. Because I feel like that dating period is when that dating before proposal is when you are still packaging a little, you're still trying to put your best foot forward and all of that thing. Once somebody engages you, the scales start to fall off a little bit. The reality of the fact that, oh, this is now serious, start to make sense to you. I think that's the time that you should even be doing the proper investigation. Ask questions, test things, see how he reacts when he's angry. How does he treat staff? How does he do this? How does he do that? How does she do this? Because I know there's some men here. Ahmed is here watching me and everything. It's not by, hey, I want to do Bella Nigeria wedding and everything. Those things don't matter. Those things, they don't matter in the grand scheme of things. At the end of the day, can you come home and say your home is actually your home? Are you parking at your gate and your heart is really beating because you're coming for man no war, coming to do like this? Or I don't know if you get what I'm saying. These are the questions we need to ask, because the reality. Oh, Tammy is here. Hey, Tammy. Oh, Tam. Okay, wait, let me go back. Some women just like the notion of wearing a ring and shouting "my husband." Others expect balanced growth for both husband and wife, and some just want the you have summarized everything I just said. I didn't even see what your comments. Caroline, you have summarized everything I've just said. That's why some people are struggling. Now, I said that they are the part of, there are some men that they can package and package. It's not till you enter that you now realize that it's a devil that you're going to marry. But then again, too, see, I don't know how to explain it, but God gave me wisdom when I was getting married. I remember me and my husband had a big fight before we got married, because I said the truth to him. Because he asked me, say, if your parents don't like me, what will happen to us? I said, we cannot marry you. I told him, I said, we cannot get married, because I said, if it's my mom that doesn't like you, perhaps it's just bias. You know, women, sometimes we can be very weird. You know, I said, but if my father does not like you and says no, there's no way we can get married. I said, because my father is my father. 1, 2, he has seen things that I don't even, till today, I can't understand the experience people that have come before us have. 3, he would never deliberately, the father I have, I don't know about that people's father, put me in harm's way. So if he sees that there's something here that, he will say it. And if he says it, then we cannot get married. Like, I will just hold her. So a lot of the times, people get married without even getting parental consent. You don't get approval from other people. You don't talk to your pastors. I'm not saying pastors should tell you to marry or not, but you don't ask elders. Come, look at this man for me. Please, just step out of it, because you are inside the relationship. You don't see what is happening. You can't. You can't see it. I say you will have friends that will tell you that this guy is a philandering guy. You go block the friend because you want to marry. Somebody will tell you that, oh, this guy, I don't think is good for you. The way he was speaking about you in a public place, I don't like it. You say the friend is enemy of your progress. Or maybe she wants to sleep with your man. And that's how we end up in marriages that don't make sense. The soccer, because how you end up in life, if you are going to marry, is dependent on your partner. A lot of it is dependent on your partner. That's the truth. A lot of it is dependent on who you marry. So if you marry and you marry your enemy, or marry that someone that is lazy, someone that is pressing phone 24/7. I was just reading a comment on Boma. Boma does this sessions on Fridays and Saturdays where she talks about stuff on Instagram. So she was talking about Grace to Grass story. Somebody said, oh, they told her that, oh, the man will change, that you can build with a man, build with a man. You married a man. You can build it. I'm building with my husband. But my eye was open, spiritual and physical eye. I prayed. I asked for counseling. I said I went round. People don't understand the waka I worked for this my marriage. Yes, I just read a comment that I agree with. I'm coming to that now. People don't understand the waka I worked do. I said I wanted to hear. Okay, tell me, what do you see? I don't know why God gave me that wisdom. They were praying. It's not perfect. We are not perfect. Oh my God, we are far from perfect. But I would gladly do this again. So even when I'm going through stress in marriage, even when I feel like, because even those times where I feel like I'm not doing enough and I'm not enough, I'm this and this, the fact that he even knows that I'm dealing with some of these things, he encourages. So men will still put you down and tell you that look at your mates. Are they not comparing up and down? Excuse me. Sorry about the bro. Okay. Tammy says, okay, let me read from my laptop because the laptop is making me squint. We always hear about the negative side of marriage when there are beautiful examples. Nothing good comes in, so we have to put in the work. I agreed. Agreed, agreed. So I implore everybody as much as possible, if you have positive stories, share them, encourage younger people. Marriage is wonderful, okay? Marriage is wonderful. Now, everybody is not a baby mama. Everybody, their mother is a baby mama. I don't know if people realize, like, I know that sometimes it's not by choice, but some people choose this. And I don't know if you realize the effect it has on the children later. Everything we do as parents, once you start involving children, it's not about you anymore, it's about the next generation. It's about the next generation. You raise people that start hating men. You use the issues that you have with your partner to cause strife with the children and their father or the children and their mother. You use them as weapons because you didn't choose the right man. If you can't marry a man, then you should not have a baby with him. If you cannot marry him and be happy, you should not have a child with him. My personal opinion, no. That's just me. Wow, but we see so many things. People are not doing anyhow. Well, I'll go to a sperm bank, I'll go to a sperm deal. I know that life is not, this is just being straight. I know that life is dynamic, so many scenarios and so many things. I'm talking about people that deliberately, like, you know, a man is philandering, you know, a man has 4 children outside, you know this, and you know all these things, yet you have a child with this person, you now come and cry mental health. Like, are we not now commercializing mental health issues and making them a crutch? This is part of what I said at that speech. I am going to actually do a video where we talk about it. That's the video going up tomorrow, I think, because today I just couldn't edit. But yeah, are you not commercializing mental health issues? You walked into this thing, you opened your eyes and saw. Especially with celebrity, these people have no, these got bottom barrel people, they just walked into fame. Because somebody is famous, does not mean that person is a role model, that person is a good person. If you see some of these celebs behind closed doors, if you see who they really are, you will not even, 1 ounce of respect, you will not give them. I say some people, this is a very side, and I'm going far. I don't know why my mind is taking me here. Some people are willing to give money to BB Ninja celebs, pay for Beyonce tickets, pay through their leg, teeth, arm, everything, and blah, 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 blah. You do that, but you can't take care of your own. You can't say you take time. And yes, and let's go back to the comment I wanted to read. BA said, "Hi Susie, thank you for this comment. I think it's important to have regular time as women to think, plan, and evaluate our next steps, goals, etc. in a quiet way, away from social media, family and friends too. Not just social media. Sometimes you get distracted. I said my birthday, I'm traveling, but I'm not. You guys that are here are the only ones that know. Me, I'm on my way out. That's it. I'm on my way. I need a break to reevaluate my life. Where do I stand? What is my purpose inside all of this? It's so easy to get lost, even in good marriages, in happy marriages. It's so easily to get lost. Thank you. You just said what I was going to say, Caroline. It's so easy to get lost in the beauty and the euphoria of joy, of peace of mind. I'm so happy. Like if I tell Kelechi I need 200,000, 300,000 now, bad as it bad, he will scrape the money and send to me and all of that. It's so easy to forget who you are. It's mother, wife, employer to nanny, carry babysitter, cook, chef, freak in the shit, all of that. Where are you? Where am I in your marriage? Where am I? It's so easy. I've gotten lost. I said I know they see myself again. I don't know. Apart from YouTube, that brings me joy. And Kelechi, that's why Kelechi was so emphatic in that video that, I love YouTube, because that's where I get centered, I get a bit creative and all of that. Apart from that, I used to write a lot. I had a blog, I had this, I had that, what am I doing? Now, that's me being introspective. What are we doing as women? Outside of your family and your children. Women need to make plans for ourselves first, then hopefully align ourselves with partners that have common goals. Exactly, before you get married. That's why your single period is an advantage. Even if you've been divorced, that period is an advantage. See, I'm giving people with this is people are doing master class, like people are doing webinar and master class with what we're talking about. I need to monetize all these things. You guys, very soon you see ebook. What's the title of the ebook? Someone should give me a title. The intricacies of marriage. You know, the do's and don'ts of marriage. The idiosyncrasies of the individuals in the marriage atmosphere. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. But it's true. All these things we are saying is true. You guys, please thumbs up the video. It helps me a lot. Please thumbs up the video. I beg. I say all these people are doing webinar and doing course. It's a course. You guys, are you going to take my course? Yes, Caroline, hold me to it. Ask me every day. Be asking me, so have you written anything today? Make her dey write something so I can be selling book. Seriously. I'm just giving people. Do you know that this conversation we can have it for an hour because like another hour because that's how we enter another topic like this. If you sit down with oh my god, you sit down with me. Anyway. But the truth is, please people should give me a book title. I'm not even joking about it though. I'm not joking. Just someone should just think of something. Let's create the title here. But truly, we women, we need to, when they say marrying early can be a problem. I know back in the day, people were marrying at 12, 13, or 14. All those Victorian, British, even biblical people were married so early. But that had the advantages. But the disadvantage is that you don't have time to even know where you are going in life, which direction are you going. Some people that are married at 21, 22 already know. But if you don't know, it's good even within marriage to take time out. See, a lot of marriages. I was talking with my husband today. Back in the day, a lot of men did so much within marriage, but a lot of women stunted their growth, whether deliberately or otherwise, like whether family or the cultural expectations or whatever happened. My dad has, I think, 6 degrees in marriage. He's currently doing his PhD. I think it's at least 5, 6 degrees in marriage. It was just 2 years ago my mom did her master's, even though she has she's called to the UK bar. But I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. My mom coming into marriage was qualified as a Nigerian lawyer, qualified to practice in the UK. She's in called to the Grace Inn, what do they call it? She also had a shop. She was a seamstress, like she had the tailor shop designer, she was a fashion designer shop and everything. She also had her own car. Oh, see, Caroline, makes sense. Modern day marriage, views from a Nigerian. Come on. I'm spraying you dollars. Come on. Thanks for the this thing. Anyway, oh yeah. To which kind 2%? See about like 2%. She said 2% of every book. Not really 2%. 0.002. 0.002. I was giving an example, and this is not to criticize my parents, so I'm just using an example. So my mom had called to the UK bar, called to the Nigerian bar, was practicing at a law firm, had a side hustle, so she was sewing clothes and making a business, and had a car. She entered marriage as a solid woman. As in, this is what they say, it's not a liability. Okay, she was the bag. She had the bag. And my father had, I think he was even still going to night school safe at some point. My mom she was also a lecturer. She was also lecturing part-time. This woman was, when I mean goals, sometimes history repeats itself. Inside the marriage, my father finished. Did this one, did that one. My mom didn't do anything again. Okay, yes, maybe short trainings here and there and all of that, traveling and all that. She even tried, she did a lot too, like traveling and doing all sorts of, adding to her repertoire, apart from feeder and all these engagements she was doing. The man, he was adding. He will travel to Italy, go and do course here. He will go to Yugoslavia, do this one here. He will do like this. Before you know it, he don't do reach Sote. He has gone to theology school. If my father wants to open church today, he can open church because he just felt like learning more about God. He went to go and do Redeemer's University. I think it's that place. He went to do a whole degree. Yes, I think it's a BA in theology or something like that. Has improved so much of himself, within the marriage that if any appointment, let's say government is looking for a consultant in estate survey or is it mechanical, which engineering that he did, the man is a walking a circle. If I don't know how to get my father on the channel. I don't even want him on the channel because the man will be stressing me too much. When I speak, the way when I talk, he say, are you speaking like this? I use dollar to train you university. How can you be talking like a common? Hey, the man is stress me. I don't want him on the channel. I don't want him on the channel. But the man is a walking. So what am I trying to say? My mom woke up. When anytime you wake up is your morning, that's the truth. And she woke up and she was like, okay, I need to add more. Because sometimes when she would go for speaking engagement, because I was saying that it's not that she was lazy or not doing anything. She was going for speaking engagement. She was working with feeder. She had traveled. She moved up the ladder so much and all. I'm talking about educational qualifications now. But sometimes when she will now go for something, when they're like, oh, regional profile, it just stops. It's like, you not add. Did you not do? Do you understand? Did you not go to another school? Did you not do something? It just stopped. So sometimes perhaps maybe that was limiting at the time. So she just woke up one morning and was like, oh, I need to do my master's. She did online and everything. And how many years later she got it? What am I saying? That this is what I just read. I just saw BA's comment now. As much as we can blame outside factors, there's a lot we can do to keep moving us. And that's the truth. And I think that ties it back to what I started with this video with, saying that I got to a point where I'm uncomfortable. I need to move forward. So now the thing is taking that time that BA said to sit down with myself and with the Holy Spirit. Okay, what are the steps I need to take, and actually take those steps? Because it's not just talking. I'm a talker. Now the doing part they hard sometimes, because sometimes you can plan and never take any step forward. You can get gingered, update your LinkedIn profile, do this and do that, but never take any actual steps. So it's like, okay, as a woman in the 21st century, where now a lot of the time single income homes cannot maintain a family, how can you improve your family, yourself first, and your family, and also still maintain your mental health, maintain your sanity, and still feel good, and still sleep? Because these days, oh my God, you guys, I have so many events called my birthday photo shoot, so many things. I'm just like, ugh. So the fashion icon, what am I gonna wear? Because everybody's gonna ask me, so where did you get this from? So where did you say it? What's your tailor's number? You guys, something's worrying me. Something's worrying my head. Oh yeah, that's the gist of this today. And I'm glad Vicky and Caroline are here, because they're saying the things that I'm thinking about and articulating my thoughts properly. 100%. Is to have a personal retreat, right? My mom's parents were not even interested in whether he was advanced or not, because she was a bit older. Then my mom got married at 31, I think. 31 or 32. So they were like, I beg. That time it was a matter of pack your load and go. Angelina, we don't want you again. But my mom told me my grandmother's issue was not even that my father wasn't whatever, because he had a job then, so then it was okay. Their issue was that he wasn't tall, and they're like, you are not tall, you now marry a man that is not tall. What will now happen to your children? Well, I'm the evidence now. My grandmother was telling them, they did not listen. I'm the evidence. I'm 5'4". I'm up to 5'4", 5'3", 5'4", but this is the results. This is the results. I don't go nowhere. So that was my grandmother's issue. I want to say, see you like this. You now want to marry a man that is slightly like this. So what's happened to your children? Well, yeah, you have it. You have it. That's what my mom told me, that my grandmother's issue was height. It was not anything. She was like, be going. Elsie, my mom did Elsie, be going. They went. I don't even think, but I know there were other issues, because I know that my grandmother didn't come for the wedding, but this is family drama, but I don't think I'm supposed to be saying it on YouTube. I don't know what other issues, but I know there are some issues. But today, everybody loves each other. People go to this marriage thing. Somebody will tell you that if your partner's family doesn't like you, don't go ahead. yes and no. Sometimes you have to fight for that marriage, but I'm not a fighting person. If my papa tell me say this thing I'm saying no go work, I will say bye bye, bye bye. That's what I would have said. But some people you gotta fight, okay? You gotta fight for what you love and what you believe in. But yeah, that's what happened to me. That was the thing, you know. But yeah. And you know the funny thing, my mom that has achieved so much, okay, achieved so much. So I'm talking about, again, I'm talking about educational qualifications. In terms of experience, she has gone far. She has done so much. She was a judge in the African Court of Human Rights. Like, I was living in Tanzania at the point. Like, she has gone far. But still, this is another thing about being a woman. She's not recognized enough for the work she has done in the legal sector or the justice sector. Sometimes you just wish you were a man. Because if it was a man that achieved just half, I mean literally, I mean half. You cannot hold, my mom's passport is like a Bible. Like literally, yeah, because of all the diplomatic passport, all the other passport, everything, it's like Bible. She has done so much, such an inspiration. But even the inspiration, sometimes you even forget that. See, I don't know what this world has conditioned us to think. Sometimes I say you'll be looking outside for mentor. Oh, I need a mentor. I said, one day I said, come, your mother go. My spirit said, this woman that is under your nose, that has gone far. If you Google Elsie Thompson, you will see her achievements. You see what she has done. Yes, we are looking far. So it means that sometimes you don't, apart from the fact that a prophet is not recognized in his own home, is that the value of woman, unless a man is validating it, it's almost not. I don't even understand where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not even recognized as much. The first Nigerian, the first woman to go to the African Court of Human Rights and finished as vice president of the court. Some people that don't realize, don't even know what I'm talking about. It's like ECOWAS court, but for the AU. And no recognition, no award. No, I'm just like, when is a man like this? Hey, oh, he's a legal juggernaut. He said this, he said that, he said that. So women, we need to fight for ourselves and speak up for this. Quarreling and dragging other women down and doing all sorts of things that we do is to what end? No, I'm really legit asking to what end. It doesn't add value. It doesn't make any sense. In my own opinion. No, tell me, yeah, she really deserves her accolade. I say anytime they say, oh, read her profile for an event, I say the one they did not write, I'll add it. The one that I know, I just add it. But that's the truth. Some women get recognition, but there are some that don't even the women that get recognition, sometimes they don't even get as much recognition as they deserve. No, she's writing several books, so she's already writing them. She's writing several. She is. So basically life, I don't know. I don't know. I say even in the workplace, you will come up with idea. One man that is looking at looking like a bonga fish will not come. They will not promote him over you. So women, we need to stick together as much as possible and promote ourselves. Trying in your marriage, I really love the fact that BA said that take time out, take a retreat, a personal retreat, even in your home. Even if it means to go to a coffee shop or go to some where you can sit by yourself. Okay, what am I doing? Where am I going? Because at the end of the day, truth be told, we'll all give account of the life that we have lived. All this time that we have now, where we are still agile and we can walk and do things, is to use it. I'm speaking to myself and you guys as well. Use it. This time that we have, we are swift. This time that we can run, we can move. You know, there's time now. There'll be a time where it will be hard, safe. There'll be a time that you now start saying, oh, cholesterol, you can't eat meat. Oh, this one, your teeth is shaky, you cannot chew fish. I was just calling my grandmother. My grandmother is 80. My grandmother's older sister, who I also call my grandmother, is 86. I think she's 86. Now she's having teeth, this one back, this one. I say a woman that was a force, if she stands like this and just starts talking, like everybody, man, woman, lizard, say all the chickens in her house will stand at attention. Now she can barely move. And this is the midnight of our life. So now that we are still young, those of us that are still young that are watching me, what can we do? And for good, for good. The negativity around is too much. It's too much. Let's not be associated with bad thing. I know bad publicity is also publicity. Like good publicity versus publicity, but to what end? We need to see the bigger picture. We need to see bigger things. Okay? All the platforms, social media platforms are not a joke anymore. It's not just social media. Now we are going to another topic. I think I should switch off the AC. No, let me just be enjoying myself. English is not here. If you had come here now, you say, NEPA credit. Anyway, what am I trying to say? Social media is not just social media anymore. It's now a platform for visibility, for acceleration. You want to take social media, if you want to blow in this life, take social media seriously. You really do not know. This live stream now, there are 22 people here. I don't know who has come and gone. You people can see me, I can't see you. You don't know who has watched and picked something and maybe they've gone to carry it somewhere or something. Hello, Luwali. I hope I got that right. BS, those are amazing achievements. Lucky to have as your role. Yes, I am extremely lucky. I'm extremely blessed that I have women. When I mean I have several women to call for, my mom's best friends, her network. I say, I'm just like, Suti. The only people like, go and talk to these people. Go and hear from them. Let them open up the ideas you have, the plans you have, and give you working plan. This. And they told me, say, okay, do this. Next week we're having another meeting. Who is in your circle? Who are you talking to? Is it to be gossiping? Because that's not the work we do. Gossip is just the sweet. I mean, when the thing is landing as it hot, oh my God, so do you know what happened on YouTube today? Hey, did you see that reaction video? Did you see that thumbnail? I'll be like, what has happened again now? Depending on the people that are involved, you say, hey, you're carrying your leg to go and check. Before you know it, you spent 1 hour jumping from channel to channel, reading rubbish. Instablog has posted one. Oh, Yule Doche, what is that woman's name? Chef? Judy something. Hey, you have gone to watch that one. You are following. For God's sake, all these things are distractions. And we are living digital. Especially people that comment. When you comment, you can't see. I feel like it's better to pretend that you don't even watch. You don't read Instablog, you don't read the what's the other one? Yaba Left is not so bad. There's another blog, Gist Lover. Oh my God. You like to pretend that you don't. You read it too, but then go and leave digital footprints by commenting. Somebody can just screenshot. Do you know that? I mean, there's a blog, let me give you an example. There's a particular food blog I used to follow. But then one day, I don't really like Instablog because sometimes they amplify the negativity. But sometimes you need to be aware of what's going on. So they are still there. A food blogger that I've been respecting and I've been, support. Like I was like, I want to go and see the nasty comments on Instablog. Like every single post, you are number one. Like it's number one. Instablog usually shows you, or any blog or anything you follow, they show you the comments of people that you watch, you follow. So I'm literally always seeing this person. I'm like, how can somebody that has a brand, you are getting deals from Maggie and this, and you are and nasty, foul language. Also, I'm like, no. Let's just be wary of how we represent ourselves because you never really know. I gave an example. Somebody that watches me is a sister of a BBC writer. This happened last year. I'm on my own talking about women's rights or doing a live video like this, and she sends me a message and says, please, we are having an article, we're talking about sexual harassment, I know you're a women's rights writer, so that's how. Now I can say, if you search for Sotoyi Kelechi music, you will see BBC something there. At least it did there somehow. So it's not just social media. It's not. I really tell you, it's not. Look at TikTok. You will just be dancing on your own. One person, you will not do one sound. The sound will go viral. Somebody say, oh, let's do GoFundMe for them because you say something. Or one brand will recognize you. Or somebody will say they want you to be ambassador. Or somebody will say you want you to be this. But imagine if they pick you already. They now go and type your name on YouTube and see Hey, Willie, hey, Willie, hey, Willie. What's wrong with this net? I just see things. Where will you put your mouth? What will you see? You know, I believe that so many people have lost brand deals because of what they've done online. It's not anything I believe that's happened. Kevin Hart, that was supposed to host the Oscars, that went to go and talk about years ago, that he said something about something, gay rights and LGBT something, lost the gig because of what social media, that literally what he said on social media. Hi Cindy, hi, thank you so much. Thank you for hailing me. You're recognizing it. I went out earlier. This makeup is from like 2 p.m, 1 p.m. I went out in the afternoon stroke evening, and I was just like, this makeup cannot waste. I was gonna film a video, but it was really so loudly, so I didn't film it again. Now that it has calmed down. So yeah, we have to do better, guys. We have to do better. Be responsible for your actions, okay? Be responsible. Leave. Let's use social media for. The girls are fine, thank you. They're sleeping. Papi K is fine too. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Social media can take you all over the world, and I believe a lot of YouTubers are still naive. Yes, it can. Because you can never know who is watching. When you look at your analytics, look at the back end of your YouTube stuff, you see people in South Korea. Like my fourth geography, it's Nigeria, it's Ghana, America, and then the UK, then Canada, and then South Korea. Who I know for South Korea? Who do I know in South Korea? But there are people there. There are people there. People don't know that it just. I'm just wondering. The time day I saw India. India was moving up. I said, India came. What's going on? What is something doing in India? But somebody is watching me in India. You never know. This world is so global now. It's so small now that we have to represent ourselves. Women, and they talk to us. We have to represent ourselves in the best way possible. In the best way possible. In the best way possible. If you're a content creator, create your content and be going ahead and be doing what you're doing. You know, don't indulge in gossip and all this. Even when you're doing videos like celeb reactions and stuff like that, I always say react with kindness. There was a thing I did once. I don't know if you guys remember this movie. I don't remember the title of the movie, but it was with Temi Otedola. That movie where she was the thing about the grades and sexual harassment and stuff like that. Okay, there's a new person. Hi Kristen. Hi, good to have you here as well. Okay, Cindy says it could be a short. That's true, it's possible. Anyway, I don't know if you guys remember the film. There was a film that was so popular, Temi Otedola did, that she spoke a bit of French in the movie. I really did not like that movie. I felt like they could have done better. Her acting was bland. It was this. I didn't like it, and I did a video talking about how I did not like that movie. Like I was good. Imagine, funny fact. I was on my way to church. I dressed up. I was like, oh, let me quickly film this video. The quality, good. As in that time, the video was so nice, crisp, everything. I put the video up. People were like, Suti, yeah, sure. But Suti were like, yeah, Suti, I agree with you. It was a polarizing comment. Some people liked it. Some people liked the fact that it was bringing light to the fact of sex for grades and all of those issues and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. My mom watched the video and told me take it down. She said take it down. She said take that video down. I was still arguing and forming, it's my channel. I have creative license. I should be able to critique. She said even if you are criticizing something, this is somebody's hard work. This is somebody's effort. So have empathy. When you are talking the way you are talking, think about the fact that they put in time, they put in money, they put in resources, and they put themselves out there. So even if you want to be critical because it didn't do justice to the Hello Pi Plus, it didn't do justice to the topic or to the plot or whatever you were expecting, your expectations, you cannot like run down somebody like that online or social media. It's wrong. I sat down to think about it and everything. I was like, okay, I took the video down. Till now, you can't find that video on my channel. I think after a few days or so, I took the video down. And I learned something from it as she was explaining. It's true. We have digital footprint, we have what we see. Even if you are bashing Nigerian film and this, you don't know where your destiny helper is coming from. You don't know the angle that your life will change from. You don't know what. Some people, I say, your sound level is low. Ah, sorry, oh. Has it been low all this while, guys? I've just been talking to myself. Oh. No verse. As I was saying, like, ah, I've been here for 144 minutes. I've been talking. Yes, it's low. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me speak up. Maybe it's just me. I've been giving you seductive. Let me speak up. Yes, I had to turn my TV volume up. Oh, sorry. Oh, I think it's just me. I'm not using mic. I'm just using the phone thing. So sorry. So sorry. Can you people hear me now? Is it better? I was just talking normally. Like, assume that you guys could hear. You can hear me, but not loud. Wahala. When the live stream is almost finished, I'm bringing people now closer. Can you hear? Please, you're too close to me. Please. Sorry, guys. It was low, but not low enough to cause problems. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you Pi Plus for saying so. I didn't know. Thank you guys for straining to hear me as well. Thank you. I apologize for the sounds. I wasn't using my mic. I thought my voice was projecting enough. Well, yeah, basically, what I'm just saying, and I think what we'll end this live with is just represent yourself, because you don't know where this place will take you. Thank you, Oluseyi. Why didn't you say hello since Oluseyi? Oluseyi, Oluwa, Busola. I had a friend that was Busola in high school. Why didn't you say hello since? Thank you for saying you can hear me loud and clear. So yeah, does anybody have anything else to say, contribute? And if not, let's go. Let me go and take off this makeup, I beg. It's been a long day. But yeah, let's try and do our best. As moms, the takeaway from this entire conversation is, before you get married, sit with yourself and align what are your goals, what are your plans, what are your dreams, what are your aspirations, what do you hope to do with your life, and all of that. And then when you have those things, you now use those goals or those things you have discussed with yourself to now choose a suitable partner. Okay, when you now choose a suitable partner within the marriage, always reevaluate, have meetings with yourself, right? Have regular time out with yourself to say, okay, am I on track, am I not on track? Yes, having kids and being married can limit you, but it shouldn't always limit all the time, because I feel that with marriage and with kids, they've done so much. Okay, let's not make our circumstances an excuse, because you chose to have kids, right? You chose to be married. So if you're going to choose that path and you still have this goal, don't let it stop you. As much as you can, try as much as you can not to let it stop you. That's what I'm trying to say. Do what you can to achieve all those goals and everything. And then if you are looking for visibility acceleration, social media is a good place. Okay, it's a good enough place to blow. Okay, and if you're going to do that, please represent yourself well. Okay, represent your family well. Some people are married with kids and they're doing all sorts of antics on social media. So many people have lost things, so many people have gained things. Okay, opportunities come by being on this public space. So as women, when you're looking for that second income or that third income, or looking for how to even express your gifts, because now we're all trying to express our gifts, our talents and everything, and trying to monetize them. Sometimes you're wondering, what am I good at? It might be fashion content. That might be the gift. That way, there's a lady on Instagram, she does fashion and Jesus. So she's evangelizing while she's doing her get ready with me videos, while she's doing her styling videos and things like that. You can always use those platforms, those opportunities to do what you have to do. So it's good to do that, right? It's good to figure out who you are, what you want to do, and then social media can be a way to amplify that voice, amplify that platform. Okay, people are selling books. You don't need to print book anymore. Just get I think it's Seller. You can write the book online, ebook, whatever, publish it, and it's done. Okay, so many things can be done online. So many ways can be done. You're looking for how to move, improve. You are abroad. You're looking for extra money. Fashion content, cooking content, this content, that content. People are just seeing you. Sometimes you need to do the work as well. If you're only posting picture of your cat, you and your cats, you and your children, they're like, okay, even the children, if you dress them up and make them do whatever. Look at J. Coco, for instance. A All of a sudden now her son is a model, and he's being paid for gigs, right? Because she saw the vision and said, okay, child advertising is a thing, child influencing is a thing. Mothers are looking for clothes for their kids, looking for the best tablet, the best thing. Same thing with Alma using Mia Rose and stuff like that. I mean, what am I trying to say? I'm like, in this digital age, yes, we can be frustrated, feeling like we're not doing enough, but we have the resources that our mothers did not have. We have the platform our parents did not have, to now do the things that we want to do, so that you can say at the end of the day, my work is done. I finished well. I did well. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else to add to it, but that's basically what I think. That's what I've come, and that's the sum of everything that I've discussed here. Use your platform wisely. You don't know who is watching, you don't know. You're praying for breakthrough. Your breakthrough can be on social media, it can be offline as well. I'm just giving an example. Just be yourself. It will fall into place with due time. Sometimes you're actually exactly where you're supposed to be, because your mates are moving different direction, because everybody's relocating, because things are happening for different people in different ways, does not mean that you are not doing enough. It can be that you are where you are supposed to be, the right time, the right place, and your blessing is coming, but in due season. What if you're not prepared to handle that blessing? What if you're not prepared financially or mentally or emotionally? Imagine if you are somebody that if you get 2,000 naira now, you have blown the whole 2,000 naira on drinks or going out or buying clothes or whatever, and you're praying for breakthrough, and God wants to give you 2 million naira. You will squander the whole 2 million naira. So perhaps this season, if you are in the same season, can be a thing of like, I'm training you, I'm disciplining you, so that you are equipped to carry the blessings of the next stage, the resources of the next stage. Because if you're somebody that doesn't know discipline, financial responsibility, or emotional responsibility, if you don't have boundaries, if you don't have sense, your increase might be your downfall. Your breakthrough might be the thing that will kill you. I hope you get. See, I say Soti needs to write something. You guys, I need to capture this audio and put inside ebook, okay? What do you think? You guys should be that. You should even be spraying me money as you are doing, like, say, take. You guys, I enjoyed this live. I just wanted to talk with everybody and just see what I've been going through mentally and be vulnerable. I'm not that person. My husband always encourages me that as much as I share the highs, I should share a few lows with people to show the reality of life and balance it. That everybody gets vulnerable, everybody gets emotional, everybody gets stressed, everybody goes through something, and it's not all happy go cooking, going out, girls' night. Things they happen. Real life happens, okay? Real life happens. What? Onye, why are you laughing? Onyechi, why are you laughing? I didn't even know you're still here, sir. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope. Do you have another comment? Does anybody want to say anything? So that we can end the live? Thank you. Yes, Ahmed. Thank you for hanging out. I miss you. Call me now. Tomorrow. So now I'm going to sleep. I miss you. We had a mini reunion at Victory's wedding. I was just like, if Ahmed was here, that would be so funny. Not Victory's wedding. Amen. Victory's wedding. Stephanie's wedding. So thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to I like the money back. Thank you. It shows in the future that that's the kind of money I'll be receiving. The money that they just drop in, boom, envelope. All those cartel people, boom. Here's $2 million. Come on, say amen to that. Thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys are all well. Okay, I've been talking about myself, but let me actually ask. I hope everybody's well. I know everybody's facing so many challenges. I know sometimes people watch me to relieve their stress and all of that, but I just want to say I hope you are really doing okay. I hope you are not going through too much, but if you are, God has got you. Okay, God is with you, and He will never leave you. That's the truth. He will never leave you. See, He's such a good Father that even when you think you're in your lowest of your lows, He's right there. It's like, okay, I'm here with you. I will get through this together. So always lean on Him, okay? It is well. I know the world is just turning on your own. It's just doing things. Okay, but it is well. It is well. It is well with you. It is well with your household. It is well with your family. It is well with all that concerns you. So just keep declaring it is well. Jesus loves you. Always, always will, always and forever. When he says, Soti, I'll be happy the day I will see. Where are you? Where do you live? Where do you live? Are you a Port Harcourt person? Because we can make that happen. We can make that happen. Where do you live? Even if it's abroad, then we can also make that happen. You will just subscribe to the channel. If you're watching and you've not subscribed already, that's another thing. Subscribe, you guys. Leave me comments, like the video, so that it becomes, the engagement is high, and then YouTube is like, okay, something is happening in this video. Let's keep recommending and recommending. Okay, so yeah, do that for me, people. Thank you so much. Thumbs up. Thumbs up the video now, so that they will say people are watching. Even the replay people will watch it too. Thank you. Like the live before Soti goes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it, please give me a thumbs up before I go out. I live in Uyo. I've visited Uyo how many times now? Okay, when next time I should be coming. When am I going to? Okay, no, I'm going to Delta, not to you. If I'm coming to you before the end of the year, I'll put I should do a meet and greet. I'm a small celeb now, like a village celeb now. I've actually been thinking about it to make my subscribers in Port Harcourt. So yeah, hopefully if I come into you, I will let you know. But yes, it is well. It is well. Finances, it is well. Health, it is well. Family, marriage, career, business, children. The Lord has emphasizing children. It is well. But yes, I'm a village celeb, you guys. So if you want to meet and greet, let me know and we can organize that. Okay, I've really been thinking about it. Like a hangout, not meet and greet too. I don't be anybody. Just a hangout with, you pay for your own thing. Hey, please, I'm not a celeb. You just we get to a public place and just hang out and chill with Totis. Something like that. I've been thinking about it. Because I want to meet people. I want to meet you guys, hang out, let's talk, let's do a bit of sharing and stuff. Okay, Christine says, wait, first of all, since your chicken is boiling, please go and check your chicken though. Go and check your chicken is expensive. Now you cannot bone, please. You cannot bone. Please run. Christine says, I started YouTube last year in Lagos, but later moved to Canada. But for some reason, I haven't been able to go back to YouTube. I don't know. You should go back because relocation content is popping now. People are blown from, travel with me from Nigeria to Canada. My last day in Nigeria. This. Lagos versus Canada. Do I miss Canada? Moving back to Lagos from Canada. Go back to YouTube. YouTube is an investment platform. A video that you post casually and forget about, so 2 months later can just pick up and boom, $1,000 in your pocket. You need to go back to YouTube, Christine. Go back, figure out what it is. But truly, relocation, all the things, the first week in the UK, what I experienced, grocery shopping in the UK, prices of food, comparing price, all of that. That is what's like my feed these days. Everybody and their mother and their father has relocated. So that's what I keep saying consistently, and they're getting good views. So if you're consistent at it, because people are looking for information. YouTube is information. Okay, so that's why sometimes vlogs are not that great, because it's a search engine. See, you even came back safe. Cindy came back. You came back to check your chicken after checking your chicken. Oh my gosh, this cracks me up. See, I've been back. Oh gosh, this killed me. But yeah, what are we saying? I can't even remember myself. But yeah, relocation content is popping. YouTube is a platform that, honestly speaking, people are looking for, even as I am. What was I looking for the other day? Camera settings. Because my camera, I don't know what I touched. I think it was Jasmine that I touched. The focus is always, I'm almost like slightly out of focus. So I had to go back to the same YouTube. Vlog settings for Canon M50 kind of thing. That's what people are looking for. So if you have valuable information that you can post, if you have valuable information that can help, then go ahead, Christine, go ahead. Okay, she says, good night from Scotland. Oh, nice, lovely. I've been to Glasgow once. I love Scotland, but it's quite cold. It's quite cool. And the accent is really thick. Almost it thick, it joke. It thick very well. Alright guys. Cindy said, and I say, all right, guys, more topics. Okay, Cindy said, YouTube is not easy. The revenue is dropping like drop of water. I need money, big. See again, this is what I'm saying, and this is what I've learned. Though it's not like I'm practicing it as such. But yes, YouTube is an investment. The money doesn't come like that all the time. But the truth of it is that you can have viral videos that will go viral, like make you money. But if you want to have consistent income, the truth, even if you are vlogging, something in the vlog must be something people can search for. So even if you're cooking egusi, even if you're cooking in your vlog and but cooking for your family, at least put egusi soup or something. Or why am I saying egusi? I'm supposed to be cooking since 2 days now. I've been trying to cook egusi soup, but that was on my mind. If you put egusi soup or something around there, somehow somebody that is searching, it might come up on your SEO, or what do they call it? It might rank. So people are looking for egusi soup recipe. They click on your vlog and watch a few other things. Even though it might be dangerous, because what will happen is that they might even drag the video to the point of the egusi soup. So that might affect your viewer retention and all of that. But basically, it's something people must look for. Because that's just it. That's just the summary. That's just it. And even the title, I struggle with these things a lot too. But you know, when you have knowledge, applying it sometimes is the problem. But that's just it with YouTube. That's just it. And sometimes it's interest. Okay, in some things, like if you say day in my life is, if you are not exactly, Cindy, I hope you recorded the chicken recipe. Exactly, those things, those small things. I remember there was a time when I first started YouTube, I did a video. I should recreate that video actually, because the video did like 2K 2 years ago, and the video kept going like small, gradually, and it was making me money. The video I talked about, let me even use an example. The video I talked about giving birth in Nigeria versus giving birth in the US. Oh, Dr. Hilda, thank you so much. So, baby, I just came across your channel and I really love your energy and vibe. I've been watching the video. Thank you so much, Dr. Hilda. The video that I talked about that, even though some people have told me to take it down because of the content, that video started out slowly, 500, 600, 800. 2 years. Do you know that 2 years later, I was checking my analytics the other day on my revenue. Sorry, I was checking my revenue the other day, and I saw that the video made me $1. I saw this video from 2 years ago, like, and I went there. I saw people commenting, fresh comments. I saw even on my Instagram, when I finally checked my hidden requests, I saw people that sent message, oh please can you tell me these things. So at the end of the day, when I mean investment, that $1 can add to the dollar that will make you get $100 that month, and they will pay you. So you never know, it might just be small, but it builds up, you know, and all of that. It builds. So just do what you can. Videos, you can do your vlogs. Or vlogs, people are blown from vlogs because vlogs were popping at one point. But people to blow. You say you want to have exponential growth is to have something that people want to learn, or information that is current, that has value. How to blow on TikTok. I went viral on TikTok. It's recent. It's now I'm starting to post on TikTok. I was saying I'll never go on TikTok, but it's another platform that if I'm posting videos on, if I make videos on Instagram and I may put it on YouTube Short, I might as well put it on TikTok as well. That's what I started doing, but I want to put more effort on those things. You never know. Everything, as long as it's bringing money, right? Thank you, Dr. Yusa. This is making me happy because people they don't like my. They say it's my husband that they like. Oh, your husband is such a good man. I'm the nice one. Anyway, yes, welcome to the family, Dr. Hilda. Welcome. I welcome all of you to the family. You guys have been talking for 2 hours straight, guys. This is a lot. Soti video that got me glued to her channel was one video she made that they drag. Oh my god, they drag. Hey. And you know, okay, let's talk about this now. China, they dragged her that she wasn't grateful to Nelly for giving her shout out. They misunderstood where she was coming. Thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying. In fact, there's no need to talk about this video, but thank you for saying this. See, that video was literally from a place of, oh, so somebody sent a message, so please can you give me shout out? So please can you give me shout out? Knowing that, I'd started growing. My channel I've been growing gradually, and I was content with the growth. But because of the feature with Nello, the collab with Nello and all of that, and the whatever being all of that, people started coming and all that. So they asking, I said, come. There's something I can do. I've shared videos of people I genuinely like. I've shared videos of content that, and it's good. I said even in that video I was saying something. I said something. I made a comment. I said Sandra's reality. I shared my video several times. There was a particular video that she shared that started doing well, but there's one that she shared. If the content of the video is not good, you don't go get subscribers. You will not get it. It's not that it's not good. It might not be something her own subscribers are interested in. It might not be something that is popular. It just happens. So instead of waiting for somebody to subscribe or to waiting for umbrella, whatever they call it, try your best, do what you can. And like if that one comes, at least let the videos be good enough that if they want to share, they have something to share. I've had people reach out to me, so please can you share my account? I go on your page, I cannot say anything. And I will not lie. Instead, I will just not say anything. They don't not say something insulted them or insulted their content or if I go on your page, you say you want to collab with me, I say okay, let's collab. I've actually said it, but you've not posted. If you've not posted in 3 months, what am I sharing? If you don't have any video that is even clear, I can see road. Instead, I'm saying your. I mean, let's not go deep into all these things. It's okay, that's past. A lot of people said, oh, she's proud, she's this. I watched some videos and I was like, really? And the worst part of this thing is that the things I said in that video were not different from what everybody has said, because they were just general advice. Everybody has said, but the thing that maybe that hurt people, or maybe felt like, oh, me, I had help, so I'm not in a position to say that I had help. But the truth of the matter is that I've never shied away from the fact that I've been blessed on this YouTube street. I talk about it from morning to night. The people that started, they helped me in the beginning. The thing that even propelled me, the ginger, the first videos I filmed, all of that started from YouTubers. Friendships I've made, relationships. I've made really good friendships on YouTube. I've made really good friendship, relationships. I've made networks and things from subscribers and YouTubers alike. That's what I was saying, no. So I'm happy that at least the video brought positivity. It brought Cindy to my channel. I'm sure it brought other people. There are a few other people that understood it, but at the same time, there were also people that felt like, Soti. Yeah. So it is well. That one has passed long ago. I don't even. It's not that, whatever. But people that wanted to understand will understand. I made a lot of points in that video. I was even talking about the fact that sometimes you have a good idea. I remember something now. You have a good idea, and if you don't pursue it, somebody else is having that same idea. I talk about the fact that me and Nezeville are lawyers. Before Nezeville, her videos, before she became Nezeville, she used to be traffic runs with Neze. I don't know if you guys remember that. She used to be traffic runs with Neze. Neze was doing legal videos in her car, talking about different things, wearing her wig and gown and all of that. Now, Neze is not a practicing lawyer, as in she doesn't go to court, right? You're not supposed to be robed, first of all, outside of the courtroom. So that's a separate thing. But the point I made is that Neze came, after she finished traffic runs, and now now moved to Nezeville. She now started doing a lot of videos. I had the idea. I even named, if you check my playlist, I named the videos Legally Speaking, because I started trying to incorporate, even though these days I've not even done it, I've just been so busy. But I'll bring up a few about property and everything, how to own property, tenancy and all of that, but that's coming. So I named it Legally Speaking, and I did 2 videos on it, right? And then Nezeville, I believe she had her own idea. I said the same. Legally Speaking is very catchy now. It is very catchy. And she did her own videos, and she went viral, blew from there and all of that. And I made a point that, see, that idea you have, execute it. I was not upset or anything because me, I was busy dilly-dallying. I was doing my own shit. And this is such a presenter. She has that voice that captivates. She has the storytelling. She has the dish. She has the vibe. She has the ginger. I mean, if you sit down and listen to this episode, you can sit down and watch 30 minutes of her video. You say, is this how it happened? I should be telling her since she was there when the thing was happening, when it was not happening, and all of that. So I made the point that maybe they try. If you have an idea, run with it, because you are not the only one that is having that idea. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Cola, Biggie, this one, that one, everybody has the same kind of. But there's no idea that is original, brand new. Even innovations were built off of something. Smartphones were built off of the telephone. That one was built off of something. Everything was built off of something. You know? So there's no brand new idea. Just run with whatever you have. And be the best in the area that you have. Do what you have to do in that area. So yeah, that was that one don't pass now. I felt like no. I was like, how can people really think that? You know, but I guess everybody has their own understanding. Yeah, don't tarnish the brand you are trying to build for rubbish. 100% agree. Don't tarnish it. Don't tarnish it, because your name is your brand. Your name is your brand. Your name is your currency. Don't tarnish it for nothing. Okay. It's not worth it. It will never be worth it. Your name is your bond. Your name is your okay. It's your word as your bond, but your name is your currency. Okay, it will get you to places and it will prevent you from entering places. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we are good. We're good. I hope everybody feels refreshed. You know, if you need to let go, let it all out. You know, get your journal after this. Just talk to yourself. What can you do? How can you, improve and do whatever? You'll be okay. We'll all be okay. But we just have to keep moving forward, right? That's the point. Keep moving forward. Don't back down. Don't feel discouraged. Even if you feel discouraged, be encouraged by this video. You got this, okay? Women, we can do so much more. So much, okay? You can do so much. So dig deep. Think it through, write it down, write the vision, make it plain. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. Write the vision, make it plain. So anyone that sees it can read it. Once you make that vision plain, any day you look at it, okay, make the plan plain. I remember when I was doing my dissertation, and I'd never written a dissertation, my master's dissertation, my thesis. I'd never written a dissertation of that level, of that magnitude before. So my advisor and my pastor told me, write a roadmap. What's the topic? Break it down into sections, subsections, sub-subsections. Literally write everything you want to do. That's the first draft, right? Leave it. After writing, just leave it for a while, a day or two. During that period, you're still ruminating, you're still thinking about it in your head, and going over it, and then come back to it again. By the time you come back to it again, you now start looking at it, okay, this one is too broad, it's too narrow, redo it, do another roadmap. But now, fine-tune it a little bit, Okay, this is the step, this is how I'm going to do it, this is how I'm going to achieve, this is how I'm going to do, these are the questions I'm going to ask, this is hypothesis, and blah, 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 blah. When you are done, open a blank Word document where you go and research all the articles, all the journals, all the things you want to use. Just copy the links, paste there. You're not doing the work yet too, but you are doing the work. That's the thing. You are already saving yourself half or more than half the stress. You need to go to the library, the point I'm making is that this is how to plan to achieve something, right? Bring out all the links, all the articles, everything that you need to use, write it down in a separate Word document. I actually have a Word document of all the projects that I did, the links and everything. Not the project itself, but the link to it. Then, even in that one, then you start your essay. Because now you have done the work. You know the articles you're going to use. You know the ones that are for or against. In fact, you said put for or against your argument, because if you want to have an analytical argument, you must have for and against, so that it's a well-rounded conversation. You're not just storytelling, you're not just summarizing, you're actually giving detailed analysis of your thesis. When you now go to write, you follow your roadmap. This is the thing. You now have the article that you're supposed to do. You do the research. Along the line, you might realize that, this question you're even asking, you can go back again. You can tweak. But the roadmap and the planning does have the work for you, because when you're not ready to do, you know how to go. You know you're going left, you're going right, you're going like this, and it makes it easier, right? I don't know how I reached this point in life, but yeah, yeah, I mean, indeed, like the conversation. Dr. Hilda says it is your authenticity that keeps people around. Thank you. This makes me happy. Even the people dragging you are also using it as strategy to also play with the videos. You are doing absolutely well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Did this thing happen last year? It was a long time ago, a while ago. Yeah, but because of that, some people don't even like me because they just assume, they made assumptions from that video, from some of the reactions, and it's okay. But the truth of the matter is, not everybody can like you, okay? And I don't even want everybody to like me. Let me just be really mysterious, okay? Like, who's this girl? Who does she think she is? Why is she always so proud? You know, why does she believe in herself so much? I do, baby, because I know who I am. I know who God says I am, okay? Alright guys, I've said alright guys like 10 times, okay, but I'm actually officially going now, okay? I need to go to bed, take off my makeup, go to bed, because I have an early morning. I have church in the morning. Oh, Cindy, I do a lot of lives, so like almost one every month actually. I don't think I did last month because of Kelechi's birthday, Libby J's birthday, and a lot of things. But I do. I said I was gonna do it Saturdays, every once a month Saturdays. What did we call it, Caroline? We called it Saturday Kiniko. I don't remember what we called it, but yeah, one of our lives said Saturdays. But I do lives frequently. If you check, you'll see them. But earlier than I usually do around 6 or 7. Today was a bit late. That's why I feel like the number of people are not that much. But yeah, the people that are supposed to hear it always hear it. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. I am going now. I'm going now. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Cindy, thank you. So we need Q&A. I have plenty questions to ask. Okay. All right. I'll put the Okay, thank you for saying that. Yes, Saturday catch up. Okay, yes, I'll put a community post or an Instagram post soon for the Q&A. Okay. Yeah, that was the concept. Something like catch up, girls, something. So I don't know what we call them, but yeah, I get the point. But yeah, but we're here now. I'll try to do it more frequently if I remember. If I don't remember, you should remind me too now. Say something, how far our life. Yeah, and bring your friends when you're coming, so it's not only you. And be ready to be communicating with me. Not the one that will talk to myself for 2 hours. I beg. My mouth is paining me now. Alright, guys. Thank you. Good night. I'm finally ending it.